My name is Jeff May, and I have some Kenobi cards here. Ooh, these look ugly under the light. They are not as ugly. Maybe I should move my light a little bit. Maybe the light's a little intense. How's that? For those of you that are joining me for the first time, this is I Must Break You, a show where I break open packs of non-sports cards. You can actually get access to these cards at patreon.com/Jeff May, where I have a tier where I will mail some of these out to you. And I am in the process of experimenting excuse me, I am experimenting with the process, which means that I am clearly trying to figure out what is going on. So I am using my phone for the first time, trying to figure out what's going on. I can't see I can't see the chat, which is interesting. So let me know if you guys can hear me. I apologize for I don't know if I'd say lack of professionalism in this, but more just me trying to figure out how to do YouTube on my phone. And I'm not going to do that in a way that, okay, it looks like we have this. Yeah, Dre, that's a good point. Maybe I am just using this to have an excuse to open packs. But I was actually wandering around, came across these Obi Wan cards here, and I was like, well, look, why don't I just buy this, give it away to my patrons, open it tomorrow, and then I can see maybe this is the preferred way that I do this. Like, I don't know. I usually do it with a multi-camera setup, but this seems like it might have a better definition to it. I have several packs in here. So we opened it up. I picked these up. I was at Burbank Sports Cards, which is my local spot. It's actually a very world famous spot. I was picking up some penny sleeves and top loaders so I could get my Patreon packages out, and because I want to protect those cards when they show up. So I was going to invest, and I came across these. Now, because I am an equal opportunity breaker, I also have some Star Trek here as well, because I like to do these things. Yeah. I am gonna slide my phone down. Of course, I hit Bixby. I don't know if you guys saw me hit Bixby on that one, but that was weird. I didn't see what you said there in the chat, so I apologize. But so I have these Star Wars and these Star Trek here. So I don't know what we should open first. Maybe why don't we do Star Trek? Let's do Star Trek first. Let's do Star Trek season 3. Season 3, excellent season for me because this is the return of Beverly Crusher. For those of you, excuse me, you can hear me tearing into a pack of cards with my teeth. So for those of you that have watched before, let me know how you think this is doing as far as video quality is concerned. It seems like it might be better. So we have so who watches watch? So we actually have episode numbers in here. It looks like it might all be horizontal. Episode 69. Nice. So we have Wesley Crusher, episode 50. So we have here in the price, and on the back, I'm assuming it's going to explain here what these Ferengi are doing. We have episode 63, Yesterday's Enterprise. All right. Uh-oh. So wait, major organs have regenerated to them. That is a woman that Geordi will never be with. We have my girl, Dr. Beverly Crusher, dressed like Dr. Beverly Crusher, medicine woman, and I am fully into it. And we have Lieutenant Worf being kind of horny in a sweater at Deanna Troi. So that's fun. So this is interesting. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to have different versions of characters as part of the sets, and then sort of like brief synopses of the episodes. This is actually kind of awesome. All right, so we have what looks like Electra, the Evolution episode. Allegiance. Look at these friggin' guys. Like, I love Star Trek because you look at them and you're like, come on, really? Um, who are these guys again? You know what's funny is I've watched this show a million times and I forget these. I forget these people. Like I forget that they're a thing. So we have the Defector. We have Tin Man. The Survivors. This all sound very bleak. The Bonding. Oh, I remember that when the kids figuring it out. And we get another Dr. Beverly Crusher. So we have her birth date. We got all her information. Nicknamed the Dancing Doctor. Yeah, funny story about Beverly Crusher. She is a famous dancer, excuse me. Yeah, that one's going in the PC. Nobody's getting that one in the mail. What was I going to say? Yeah, famous dancer and choreographer, and I think famously the internet had discovered that Beverly Crusher was actually the choreographer for Labyrinth, which people get. This is a fascinating card to put on a trading card set that is designed primarily for children. A matter of perspective. We got a sexy ass Jean-Luc reading. This is going to be a chase card. I mean, come on, look at that. 210. Okay, so this just says survey card. What is this? They want me to take a survey? Should I just fill it in? I should fill this in and send it in. I think SkyBox is still making stuff. I'm going to do that. I'm going to send that survey card in and let them know that I love what's going on. We have Troy over a broken wharf. We have another episode 69. Nice. We have the Vengeance Factor. I love how much he looks like he'd be like that. Looks like a Roddy Piper character in some sort of John Carpenter movie. And we have a couple of Picards and another Lieutenant Worf. Looking pretty darn Worfy. I actually don't know if there are inserts in this set. It seems like there would be. Yeah, I do love that. You have a real job that you're missing for this. That makes me feel really good. All right, let's go through these real quick. Sins of the Father. We just have the Enterprise crew. Just the crew. Episode 54. Man, I'm going to put in that survey. It seems like you guys needed to have more chase. The Vengeance Factor. She cute. Little Q going on. Deja Q. We like it. We love it. We want more of it. We have another Tin Man episode. That one's always fun. And more Lieutenant Worf, this time with Kaler. And there's Alex. I don't know if you guys remember the other Star Trek where we pulled the Alex Redemption autograph card. The Alexander Rishenko. And we're only about 25 years too late. How many of these are Dave and Swain getting? I actually, it's funny, David Bell, I gave him a bundle of Star Trek trading cards so the enemy, and it's the Enterprise. You know how the Enterprise is the enemy? We have the Offspring. We have just a card that says Season 3. That's it. And it's not even, it's number 209. Shouldn't that be card number 1? That's weird. Deja Q. We got some more Worf business going on here. The Hunted. They're gorgeous cards, but it seems like, hello. God, she's so fine. And then the Worf and Kaler as well. I like a woman in authority. Not gonna lie. So, so there we go. Now on to the Obi Wans that we have here. These Obi Wan cards. Now I've really enjoyed. Actually, Topps has done a very interesting job. They've done really cool stuff with this. They're not giving. You don't get a lot of cards per pack, but the quality of cards that you're getting are really high. And so we have a Clone Trooper veteran. What do these look like on the back? Obi Wan Kenobi holds up his guard as a Jedi, blah, 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 blah. Behind him, a clone helmet, a bearded, worn face, and a veteran clone looking for a means to eat, and Kenobi obliges. So we got this one right here. We have the Fifth Brothers Legion of Stormtroopers. We have Reva becomes Grand Inquisitor. I actually really liked Obi-Wan. Oh, look at her heroes. Taladarith. We have Creatures and Aliens. We have Freck. It wasn't interesting that they were just like, let's just make a mole be a person. How's that? What did we just make? Did that. And then walking across the Mapuzo Desert. So I'm realizing that these aren't chrome. I mentioned this. I mentioned that they were chrome earlier, and they are not. These are, I guess, what you call cardboard stock, but they are awesome. I don't necessarily need chrome. I don't fetishize it the way a lot of people do. I do. Wow, look at that. That is gorgeous. They shot the hell out of the show, man. It is looking good. Leia and Obi-Wan part ways. Heroes, we have Owen Lars. I love that Joel Edgerton, like, he obviously was Owen in episode 2. But here, like, having him come back, I thought was really cool because you were like, Joel Edgerton's still good for this. We have concept art here, and it's just a ship streaming by, and then a former master in the shadows. Well, hello there. So, not bad. I'm a big Joel Edgerton fan. I like him a lot. All right. I wonder if we'll get a broken mask Vader. That would be really fun. So we have Leia rescued. We have Obi-Wan Kenobi Jedi Master. God, my fingers look so big. We have heroes little Luke Skywalker. Good for him. We have droids, a probe droid. Oh, this is thick. Is this like lenticular or something? What is this? Congratulations, we have received an Obi-Wan Kenobi commemorative patch card. Oh, that's cool. We got ourselves a Grand Inquisitor here. That is awesome. Look at that. It's thick. That's cool as hell. Nice. Yeah, I do like how the Lars family is just so over it. We have Vect Nokru. That's Flea, right? Yeah, that was Flea. And then the fifth brother. Yeah, they really did. Owen Lars is he is really kind of a badass character, just in general, having to square off and doing it. Yeah, that little Luke. That was that little Luke that they put in there. All right, so we have Baru in the Lars homestead. We have another Owen Lars. We're getting some good Joel Edgerton situations here. If you've never seen Warrior, watch Warrior. It's so good. Heroes, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Not sure if you've ever heard of him. This is cool. Is this a concept art card? Or collect all the Obi-Wan Kenobi poster art cards. I should have yeah, it's a good point. I have my mom sew that patch card onto my jean jacket. The third sister and evading the security droids. This is a good design. So good for tops. All right, let's see. The patch card is really neat. Someone's going to get that thing in the mail. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Jedi Master. There we go. We were looking for this card, and it did not disappoint. The scarred visage of Darth Vader. I hope I pull 3 more of this. God, that looks so good. People might be fighting for that one. If you are watching this live, make sure you send me a DM if that's one of the ones you want next month when they roll up. There are many ways to lead. You just have to find yours. We have Sully Stark, the hero. We have Borum Shub, creature and alien, and Darth Vader aboard his Star Destroyer. Man, it looks good. You can't call dibs in the live chat, man. You got to message me. I don't mind, but the first email I get is the person that gets it, or first message, and I'll check the timestamp on it. But yeah, like I said, if you are a member of my Patreon, or you want to be, head on over to patreon.com/JeffMay. If you sign up for the rookie card or Two-Face tiers, then you get stuff in the mail. We have Visions of Anakin. God, he was scary looking. There's got to be a lottery or something. It's funny, Dre. On Patreon, you actually can't do lotteries of any kind. Anything that comes off as a type of gambling, you can get deplatformed, which is interesting. I found that out an interesting way. Obi Wan discovers the Jedi tomb. We were doing a hat giveaway. We have heroes. We have Haja Astray. Obviously, we know who this is. It's an Eternal. We have another concept art of just some stormtroopers hanging out. I feel like they could have nailed that on the concept art. They could have just been like, the idea is that we'll have a stormtrooper in a room. And the Imperial Siege. All right, we got 4 packs left of these. I thought this was going to be a short break. I didn't realize there was going to be so many packs in this box. This is actually taking, it's a bit of a longer Russian roulette. The Princess in Prison, that happens with her. We have another Scarred Visage of Darth Vader card. Look at that. So we don't have to fight over it. I hope I pull 5 more of those. We have a Colin Roken. It's O'Shea Jackson Jr. We have Darth Vader and the Inquisitors. Interesting band name. We have the Emperor. And the return of an old friend. We have Obi Wan meeting up with Qui-Gon. All right. Righto. I actually really liked Obi Wan. I didn't understand why people didn't like it. I really liked Andor. Andor was incredible. We have these are getting a little bit out of whack here. We have Lola among the treetops, awaiting the Empire's arrival. We have a Baru hero card, doing what heroes do, feeding people. Man, that poster art card looks cool, huh? 5th Brother poster art card. I love the Vader Fortress. This really, between this and Rogue One, the Fortress Vader, I guess is what we're calling it. I believe it's located on Mustafar, where it all happened, where it all went down. But this was actually a throwback to some Ralph McQuarrie concept art from the first Star Wars that was never used, or maybe Empire Strikes Back. 4th sister on Dayu. All right, here we go. What do we got going on here? Just Darth Vader. Just Darth Vader. Just looking cool. And he does. We have Standoff in the Quarry. Showdown with the Dark Lord. We have a Bail Organa Heroes card. Hell yeah. I love me some Smiths. We have the supply store clerk from Creatures and Aliens. And we have Haja helps a mother and son off Dayu. It's an interesting character they played him as a con artist. I thought in the Jedi world was really smart. Last pack coming at you. Of course, I'm trying to open it on camera. That's never fun. We know that we're finishing with the Organa family. Let's see what we got here. Obi Wan at full strength. Anakin Skywalker. Not sure if you've ever heard of him. Padawan Reva's terrifying encounter. We have a little Princess Leia Organa hero card. Look at her. She's so cute. We have another concept art card. That looks great. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. And of course, the Organa family. And that, folks, is the break. Yeah, 20 minutes, a little bit quicker than we normally do, as I am continuing to try and mix things up a little bit, and to try different situations for different things. But if you are interested in any of these cards and you are not a member of patreon.com/chefmay, you can head on over there for access to that, as well as all my other really cool I got a lot of really cool podcasts on there. We do a lot of neat stuff, and you can check that out. Or if you just want to subscribe to this, I'd appreciate it. You'll be your best friend. Subscribe to my YouTube, and it helps out a lot. Until then, I cherish and adore each and every one of you. I will probably be doing another. I think this month, instead of doing a big long break like I normally do, I might try to build up shorter breaks, not the least of which being because I am currently trying to move my studio. It has been a very difficult thing to do when you also have to have a studio to work and also all of the other things that I do. It's been a slow and arduous process, and I'm sure my roommate is stoked on that. But these are actually a lot easier for me to do. I can do it on my phone as well. So this month might be shorter breaks, but until then, I cherish each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you later. All right. Bye.